Throwback to the 17th of August 2022. Good morning, everyone. It's now 10:07 a.m. and I have arrived outside of St. Margarets Station. This is the entrance of the park and the house, and I'm also gonna use my English Heritage membership today. This house was actually built by Alexander Pope, and he built it for Henrietta Howard, who was the mistress of Prince of Wales. This is the Marble Hill House. Henrietta was actually abused by her husband. Henrietta was actually orphaned at 12, and at 16 she married Charles Howard. Bloody hell, that's a young age. So she was forced to get married. I'm glad that we don't have that forced marriage now. So this is the great trim, and apparently it was designed to be a cube to show off the architecture, and a lot of these paintings were bought. Henrietta would listen to music and play card games with her friends. These are two of the same decorations, and this one is the original one. This is 300 years old, and that one is 3 years old. So I took a photo of the 300 years old one. This is Maria's dressing room. They said there used to be a mirror here, but I don't know where it left. I think they said there's only 5 items left. Henrietta found the love of her life in 1745. This is the long gallery. This is Henrietta's dressing table, where she would write letters as well. There is a hall room, and they also play cards here. Poets of all kinds lives in this Twickenham area. This is the dining room. There's some beautiful wallpapers here. Apparently, this is Henrietta's breakfast room. There is a community walk here every Tuesday at 11, but it's actually Wednesday today. I learned that Alice Peel built this stable horse. In the 20th century, this park was actually under threat, and people wanted it to become a public park. So English Heritage own it now, and they turned it into a public park instead of a housing estate. My next destination is actually this Orleans House Gallery. So this is Bartholomew Dandridge, and he designed the famous Still Garden in Buckinghamshire. This is Catherine Johnston, and she was a really famous painter. This was called the Octagon Room. I want to take a photo here. So this is a mirror-shaped play gallery. So this is the view from Richmond Hill. I'm gonna take a photo here. This painting was drawn by George Hettich, and he was known as the early pioneer of photography. There is a little garden here. There are some really beautiful geraniums and stock bills here, so I'm gonna take a photo here. This is the York House Garden. This is the Elam Pie Museum, but it's not open today. And this is the York House Garden. I'm gonna have a quick look, and then I'm gonna go back to the train station because I have a viewing today. It was the house I was supposed to view on the 14th of August. So it's literally just like the other house. This is free as well, and there is no events going on, so they let me have a look at the ground floor. Okay, so there is a sculpture here, and there's a bridge here, and there's some rocks here, and then that is it. And now inside the Science Nature Active Ingredients, but there are loads of bees around. And then I went to view the house at Dalston. It rained so much it broke my old phone, so I had to go and fix my phone the next day.